Cowboys head coach Jason Garrett announced that linebacker Jaylon Smith will not participate in back-to-back practices in OTAs, minicamp, or training camp. Smith has been out for better than a year after recovering from a torn ACL and MCL, along with some nerve damage in his final game at Notre Dame. His workload has been increasing, BMAC, and the move appears to be precautionary at this moment in time, but we remember with Jaylon Smith coming out in Notre Dame, he was regarded as a top 5, top 10 prospect in the draft. Then this knee injury drops him into the second round for the Cowboys to take a chance. Didn't play it all last year. And now, as he tries to get ready for 2017, does this worry you at all, this plan that Jason Garrett has laid out? Or is that just what you think is probably the right move for someone coming off such severe injury?
Yeah, I think this is the right move because the severity of the injury. It was a very, very tough injury to see and also hear a player overcome. It's very, very it's difficult, more difficult than an ACL or torn hamstring because we're talking about a nerve. We're not talking about a tendon. We're not talking about a muscle. This is a nerve, and that's an untimely healing process. But hearing that he will participate is the one bright spot for me, and I know it keeps the Cowboys fans optimistic that they potentially could see Smith throughout the regular season at some point in time. I think the more critical timeline for Jaylon and the Dallas Cowboys will be training camp.
Okay.
How will they manage him and his workload during training camp, during the practices? Because, of course, you have 2-1, 2-1. You have 2 practices one day. The next day you only have 1. And then leading up to the preseason, will we see him participate in any preseason games? That's the big hurdle, I think, for Jaylon to climb, because if he can participate in preseason ball games, there's a great chance he will be ready in the month of September.
Yeah, if he can just find a semblance of what he showed us at Notre Dame, this could be a promising young player for those special teams and defense there in the Big D. For more football fixed topics on your favorite 120 platform, search the NFL and find them waiting on demand.